Did you know? Every year since 2010, the President has dedicated the month of January to raise awareness about human trafficking and educate the public on how to identify and prevent this crime. Financial institutions have a unique opportunity to spot signs and help victims of human trafficking as you or your fellow coworkers interact directly with account holders and clients. But it's important to know the telltale signs. Human trafficking is defined by Google as modern-day slavery and involves the use of force, fraud, or coercion to obtain some type of labor or commercial sex act. Every year, millions of men, women, and children are trafficked in many countries, including the United States. Victims of human trafficking are frequently lured by false promises of lucrative jobs, stability, education, or a loving relationship. It's important to recognize that every financial institution, regardless of size or location, can be impacted by human trafficking. This $150 billion plus per year international crime crosses every border, impacting suburbs, rural areas, the inner city, and a wide range of industries including retail, childcare, hospitality, agriculture, construction, and more. There are specific ways financial institution staff can help, but only if you and your coworkers know what to look for. Let's start with some of the different cases law enforcement has seen. FinCEN issued a supplemental advisory on identifying and reporting human trafficking and related activity in October of 2020, which identified 20 new financial and behavioral indicators of labor and sex trafficking and 4 additional typologies since its 2014 advisory. Some trafficking rings use front companies such as restaurants, massage parlors, escort services, or bars to hide their illegal activities. These companies typically handle a lot of cash payments, which in turn might be invested in high-value property like real estate. Victims might experience exploitative employment practices, where extreme fees are charged to workers through wage retention or a lower-than-promised paycheck. The trafficker argues the hundreds to tens of thousands of dollars in fees were to cover their recruitment or to identify future job opportunities and can take years to repay. Fees and salaries are frequently transferred via wire transfers or teller checks. Financial institution staff should look out for multiple employees receiving salaries to the same account or frequent withdrawals or transfers to another account right after salaries are received. That leads us to funnel accounts, which is when numerous cash deposits hit one account in one area of the state or country that are then almost immediately withdrawn from a completely different location. Sometimes, traffickers force victims to open bank accounts the traffickers can use to move funds quickly and anonymously around the country. While cash is a frequent payment method in this world, traffickers have also migrated to such alternative payment methods as prepaid cards, credit cards, virtual currencies, and payment apps. Outside of knowing these different archetypes and leveraging your BSA and AML software, there are other indicators to help you identify questionable behavior that might point to a human trafficking situation. While not an exhaustive list, here are a few things that might raise a red flag when looking at account activity. Accounts that have haphazard sources of income. Unusual sources of income like virtual currencies or gift cards rather than a wire or ACH credit. Accounts with income inconsistencies, especially from unknown companies or payment processors. An extreme amount of cash deposits or cash deposits that happen late at night or in the wee hours of the morning. Cash deposits of larger denominations or in round amounts. Frequent deposits that occur in multiple cities on the same day, i.e. a funnel account. Multiple deposits from online adult content sites. Immediate withdrawals of peer-to-peer transfers. An email address tied to multiple bank accounts or a single bank account with multiple email addresses. Frequent card cancellations for when traffickers book hotel rooms or airfare, for example, but cancel the card reservation to pay in cash. Suspicious credit card use or account activity, such as paying a nail salon at 2 a.m., a personal account spending thousands of dollars on online advertising like Tinder, frequent car or rideshare rentals in the supposed city where you live. Regular large dollar pharmacy purchases. If the phone number or email address of your account holder is listed on an online escort site. In addition to your BSA and AML staff, those on the front line are also critical in helping identify suspicious situations. Look out for multiple individuals coming into the branch to open an account, but the individual to be named on the account isn't holding their own identification, won't make eye contact, or appears coerced or concerned. A potential trafficker might also attempt to fill out paperwork or answer questions without conferring with the individual. hand over forms in different handwriting, or claim to be related to the individual but doesn't know critical life details. Or you could face a situation in which an existing client suddenly has someone with them all the time, controlling the situation or directing them on what to do next. As today's motto goes, if you see something, say something. Bring the potential sketchy situation to the attention of the branch manager. In addition to frequent training for all staff, your institution may also choose to post signs in your restroom with the trafficking hotline phone number 888-373-7888. Your institution can also become a designated safe place where individuals can walk in and tell the staff that they need help and be placed into a room until law enforcement arrives. The Anti-Human Trafficking Intelligence Initiative houses a comprehensive resource at followmoneyfightslavery.org that outlines in-person behavioral red flags, know your customer red flags, transactional red flags, as well as red flags related to cryptocurrency. You can find the link to this document in the description of this video. We're all in this together, as it takes a village to fight fraud. The more you know, the better positioned you are to help someone in need. If you have a specific human trafficking concern, contact your local law enforcement agency. If you have a specific question about payments, reach out to us via phone, email, or website chat. And stay safe out there.